Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Stranded: Alien Dawn. I'm actually really excited to check this out, sight unseen. I mean, it seems to be an alien planet colony survival game, so that's fine, that seems cool to me, but there are two big reasons why. One, this is developed by Haemimont Games. I don't say it out loud very often, I believe that's how you pronounce it, who have bounced around with publishing houses, but everything they develop I really like. They've done the Tropico series. They also did Surviving Mars, which is one of my favourite games, so this on the back of that's going to be great. And they're also publishing with Frontier Foundry, which is the indie arm of Frontier Developments, and to be perfectly honest, they seem to have the magic touch as well. I like a lot of what they do. Obviously they've done, you know, Elite, Planet Zoo, Chaos Gate, F122, all sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, so twofold, developer and publisher of great pedigree. Cool, excited. Before jumping in, familiarise with yourself, do the mechanics, tutorial, what? Yeah, okay, yeah, bloody teach me game. They seem so unfazed by the giant scorpion situation over here. But I mean, who gives a fuck? You're roasting your marshmallows and you're playing with your Game Boy. I guess that's all that matters. This bloke, now at least he looks concerned. All he wanted to do was repair the bloody aircon unit, and now he's going to get stabbed to death by a, 30-foot fucking scorpion. Okay, cool. Look at these heads! Stock photos represent, let's go. Okay, welcome to Stranded: Alien Dawn. In this first tutorial, you'll learn how to interact with the environment. Yeah, that sounds cool. Set up a simple camp. Ready to take control of the fate of your survivors? I am very ready. Okay, move the camera around. Rotate the camera. I'm a bit of a camera machine, to be honest. This is my first camera. Okay, collecting resources. Right click over objects. Interact with objects. Okay, cool. You tell me that and then you show me how to do it anyway. Alright, select the landing pod. Oh, look out, hang on! What was that? Spaceship debris. They seem very calm. Use the scavenge action. Boots. Mark a bush. Oh, that bush specifically? Does it have to be that bush? Cut. Mark a tree for cutting. Done. Look at that. Look at this. And they seem to be smart enough to figure it out. Pause the game. Alright. Speed the game up. Collect scrap metal, collect sticks, collect wood. Alright. We collecting? And by collecting, you just throw it on the ground. Look at him go with the little hammer. Yeah, let him know, Connor. Good work. All right, collected wood. Next. Activate the resource bar. That's this up here, is it? All right. Ooh. Okay, nice little non-intrusive UI element. Scarlet likes. Building a basic camp where people can sleep and work in relative protection from the elements. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's do that. Open the camp menu and build a shelter. Build a scrap metal shelter. Oh yeah? Can I rotate it? Very cool. Let's put it right there. Complete the construction. The boys are on it. Raka and Connor supervising. I guess we don't get a roof on that. Don't need it. Overrated. Alright, open the camp menu. Place sleeping spots. Ground. Oh, yeah, it locks to the grid. I like that. Hang on. I probably could have done that better. Surely if I hold shift. There we go, look at that. Place a campfire near the sleeping spots. Yeah, we can do that. Scrap metal campfire. Does it have a... Too far? Oh, it has to be well, maybe that's just for tutorialization purposes. Who knows? There we go, bringing over the scrap. Now, Surviving the Aftermath was a spiritual successor to Surviving Mars. They're trying to make a thing out of it. Here's the problem, Surviving the Aftermath's not a very good game. In fact, if you've played it and you felt a bit of taste in your mouth going, oh, this was going to be the sequel to Surviving Mars, and that was really good, recognize that it's a different developer. It's just a property owned by Paradox now, so it's totally different hands on the tools. But also go and check out Endzone: A World Apart, another game that's got a lot in common with Surviving the Aftermath, except it's good. So there you go, a little bit of advice for you. What's going on here? Storing resources. Let's stockpile away. Yes. Now, again, because I'm an old man these days that enjoys slippers as birthday presents, or socks rather, right? The organization of stockpiles is so important to me in these games. And Surviving Mars was so good. It was so neat and tidy with the cubes and the system. So I expect big things of how storage works in this. All right, what's going on here? Build a shelter close to the first one. You can copy using the copy button. Manage? Oh, maybe I just click it and I copy it. What if we do like this? Little alcove. Oh, you know what? We're gonna put storage in that shelter, aren't we? I know. Bump, bump, bump. Look at him just belting things with his hammer. I like that the character models resemble the pictures, you know? That's cool. I wonder how deep that goes. Stockpile of 2 tiles on one side under the roof. Like that? Is that what you want? Place a stockpile of 2 tiles opposite the first. Do you mean like this? Okay, store resources. Oh, look at it. It looks so good. Like, some people won't get it and others will be salivating as well. Just like, yes, organized, very good. Albeit familiar looking, pretty much everything on this planet is new to your survivors. In order to use local plants, start farming yourself, you have to observe them. Or, okay, I like that. That makes sense. Another way of unlocking new things is through the good old-fashioned research carried out on a research desk. Right. Okay, cool. So we've got twofold. Select orange mushrooms. Where they be? There they be. Observe. Someone go look at the mushrooms. I want to observe the observational process. Here we go. Racker's on it. Observing orange mushrooms. Get in there, big dog. Yeah, touch them, lick them, put your head in there, chew them, snort them, roll around in them. Yep, they're mushrooms. Alright, Racker's having his own little fucking one-man party out there. Let's make a scrap metal research desk close to the shelters. Well, I mean, can we put it outside? Is there a penalty to having it outside? You know, RimWorld, is there a speed penalty if it's not covered? I don't know. Open manage, go to the research menu. Okay. Alright, this is a fairly cluttered fucking research menu. I guess it's not sequential, which is what most research is. Breakthroughs, okay, cool. This is the same research tree. It's got the DNA from Surviving Mars. It is interesting that it shows us all of the research. I kind of liked the... Okay, so just to compare it, because it is their big tentpole project, in Surviving Mars, you'd only really see the top things, and the rest are all hidden and randomized in the order that they would be revealed. So as you sort of researched and explored, it would unlock what's next down the line. But it was cool because it created well, essentially a randomized progression. You couldn't necessarily guarantee that you were going to go down one path. You had to work with what you had. I thought it was really good. Anyway, what's going on here? And choose weaponsmithing. Well, it looks like that's all that we can choose. So Connor's on it. Big Connor. Look at this. And if I bloody carry the one and hypotenuse and Sokotoa and weaponsmithing. Done. Okay, the survivors are only human. They get tired. Gross. Wrong. Their default work hours end at 9. They'll start looking for meal relaxation. Right, okay. They'll regenerate faster than usual for the tutorial. Complete the observation. Oh, he's still rolling around with the mushrooms? Oh, hang on. He's only partially observed the mushroom. Observed. Right. Okay. Everyone's gone to bed. I want to look at my pile of neat... Oh, look at all that. If I click on it, what is that? Emergency rations? Oh, I see. Nice. The music's good. Music's great. Disturbed sleep. Very RimWorld. Unrelaxed. Taking a walk. Okay. Geez, what time is it that you're up already? 0 hour? What is it? Oh, it's midnight. Okay. Taking a walk. Best at combat, physical, healing, farming. I think it's even the same font, to be honest, from Surviving Mars. This is the sequel. That's what this is. Mackie is eating. Very good. 8 on foot. Not happy about that. Who can blame you? Bloody feet, right? Getting a food to eat. I love the telegraphing of what everyone's up to. Connor's turn on the mushroom rolling around. There we go. We've completed the research for weaponsmithing. And we've completed the mushroom. Okay, cool. Build a workbench to get familiar, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Set multiple tasks on the same device and order them priority. Okay. Cool. So, a bill system. So this is closer to RimWorld in a lot of ways, which is absolutely not a bad thing. Harvest 20 glitter caps. Is that what these are? Is that what the mushrooms are? Glitter cap. Plant is fully grown. Harvestable. Yeah. Look at this. My God, look at all this information. Soil tolerance. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Let's get harvesting, eh? Have at least 10 wood. Hang on, let's chop down a tree. Someone can do that. Mackie's gonna do it. Good for her. Connor's just failing at mushroom harvesting terribly. Here they come. Here comes the mushrooms. Here comes a big old log. Build a workbench. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it showed you the ingredients for either or. That's a little confusing. That's okay. I love the grid system. You know, Scarlet builds in squares. He loves it. Alright. Select the workbench. Add healing balm task. Alright, let's see how this goes. Healing balm. Times. Set production until 10. My man. There we go. Interesting that plus 10 didn't go to 11. That's kind of good, actually. I like that. Until 10. Add short bow task. Craft weapons. Short bow. Forbid synthetic textiles. Sounds good. Times 1. Looks like we're just going to do one of them. And then we're going to lower the priority. Good job on the first tutorial. Next tutorial, let's go. Oh, okay, so they're canned? Ah, okay, that's fine. Let's do it anyway. I think these are the important things to get out of the way. Bad news. Mackie has gotten sick. But you haven't got the right medicine to treat her, so she's lying in bed hoping for treatment that may never come. That's interesting. What do you mean, not the right medicine? Ah. Hostile-looking insects have been circling the camp. Attack is surely imminent. Oh my goodness, what is this scenario? Let's deal with the combat situation. Okay, cool. Check the skills of all survivors, find the best one for the job. Right, okay. Pause the game. Select Racker. And open the skills tab. Alright, Racker, what's going on here, mate? You can check skill levels here. Find and select the survivor with the highest combat skill. Well, Racker's got 0. And big boy Combat Connor is interested in killing, which is great. It's a good interest to have. Alright, open the inventory tab, go to melee, and then we can select the spear. Okay, that's kind of cool. That works. Alright, Connor's on the job. Argued with Racker about the crash's cause. He's pretty sure it was the 5G network. Now that Connor is combat ready, it's up to you to lead him into battle. You'll need to do this by taking direct control of him with the draft action. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, geez, look at this! Giant bloody Christmas beetles. Keep in mind that the survivors are not drafted will flee from danger. Yeah. Okay. This, like I said, very RimWorld. I wonder if R drafts. Aggressive animals. Select Connor. Draft. Shift. Okay, sure. Order him to attack. Go get him, mate. Connor, killer of Christmas beetles. Yo, look at this! You got to run, start, and everything. Connor, mate, go on, and open them up. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Come one, come all. Connor was built for this. He was born for this. He's percolating away in the womb, thinking about all the beetles he'd kill as a bloody middle-aged bald man. Where'd this other beetle go? Where's he going? Hang on a sec. Get amongst it, mate. You even get some bloody cowboy frontiersman music as well. Got to get this. No survivors. No survivors, no witnesses. Good work, Connor. Probably not the time to think about your dirty clothes, if we're being honest. Alright, with danger out of the way, time to turn your attention to healing the sick. Connor has sustained more damage than he normally would have, causing him to lose consciousness. For the tutorial. And faint. He'll be rescued by another survivor. Connor's being rescued, let's inspect his wounds. Right? Cool. Alright. There goes Connor. Alright, let's inspect him. Inspect injury. Hang on. Inspect the injury / medical emergency situation. Injury, that's what I've done. Select Connor and open the health tab. Aha. Oh, look at this. Dude, this is intense. This is great. I wonder, because I didn't know this was a RimWorld-esque. I wonder if the overlap, if the RimWorld fans will find this game. Hopefully through my video they will. Because I'm telling you now, if you're a big fan of RimWorld, you're gonna bloody love this, I think. Inspect bitten off flesh or superficial bite. Painful injury, bitten off flesh. Treatment requires bandages. The superficial bite's not so bad. Painful injury. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's click on Mackie and say wait for treatment. Okay. Now that you've instructed Mackie not to wait for treatment, she'll get up from bed and take on activities. While she's getting the needed medicines and treating the injury, Connor, let's find a way to heal her too. Okay? You only have healing balm and bandages. But they can't do anything about illness. That is cool. I like a more robust medical system than RimWorld again. First aid kits have everything you need. Time to do some scavenging. Okay, so tell me about Mackie. What's going on with her? She's got pneumonia. Jesus. It says mild. The amount of antibiotics needed for treatment escalates with the disease's severity. Right, so presumably there's a silent timer in the background of the escalation of the illness. Again, to keep comparing it to RimWorld. Usually there is an overt timer. Scavenge. Wait until Connor is completely healed. Alright, let's investigate Connor and watch the healing process happen. Mackie's on the job. Bandaging him up. Good work. Healing Connor. There you go. Bite. Treated. Treated. Treatment doesn't require medicines. So you can treat the superficial bites, but without the use of medicine. You're probably just wrapping them up with some, basic bitch bandages, not serious blood stoppers. Not emergency room ones. Oh look, Connor's bloody back on the trail. Good for him. Select Mackie and go wait for treatment again. Here you go, back you go. I think that's handy having that button, as opposed to like being part of the priority queue. Wait until she's treated. Yep, someone's on it. Connor's on it. Good work, Connor. Mackie's healed. Now that everyone's healed, let's take a look at an interesting find from the scavenging. A couple of laser pistols. Let's go. Spear you fought with previously is a melee weapon. Is bound to get some injuries as a result. Yep, cool. I understand. Survivors can equip both a melee and a ranged weapon. Oh, that is so good. And will switch between the two depending on the distance to their target. Equip the newly found laser pistols. Give them a spin against more of the overgrown insects. Alright. Select Connor. Now, you do it through the equipment menu, right? So, here, have a laser pistol, big dog. And Racker, I know you're not a big combat-minded bloke, but you can have a laser pistol as well. Where's his stat line? Combat. So combat seems to broadly apply to both melee and ranged. Select the aggressive animals notification. Now, can I flag these to be attacked? Is that a thing? Observe and hunt. Unavailable. Okay, right. Yeah, cool. Select both survivors. Hold shift. Draft them both. And order them to attack. Okay, that's cool. Laser pistol's not super long range, but... Racker's got a little bit more spring in his step by the look of it. Ooh-wee! Good work. Now, here's a question. Will they attack anything within the radius on their own? Looks like it. And now he's going to punching. Alright, and he's going to shoot. Nice. I guess ideally we want Connor in front. Bum, ba-rum, ba-rum, ba-rum. This music is great. I wish Racker would slow down, eh? Aggressive animals. Where are they? Oh, they're there? Oh, there it is. Miss, too dark. Okay, cool. Next tutorial. Oh my god, there's a lot. I'll be honest, they're nice and thorough. This is good. This is what you want. It telegraphs how the developer sees the player as well, and the project overall. We've talked about it before. I think a lot of developers, especially with smaller studios, because they have less, let's say, oversight. You know, if it's one dude in his garage, you can only come up with so much. And sometimes they just get so invested in their own project, they get used to playing the same build 1,000 times a day, every day for years. And they forget what it's like to teach someone how to use it and engage with it from the outside looking in. So you can see when a tutorial has a lot of care put into it, it gives you a mind of how, let's say, attentive the developer is, you know? Just a thought, as a guy who almost just fucking professionally plays tutorials. Survivor happiness. Another day in paradise. Bare minimum, yep, survivor happiness changes. Pleasures and troubles. Very good. Current happiness is visualized in blue in the background of their portrait. Oh, okay, that's super not intrusive, I suppose, but I wish it was a little bit more overt. Though maybe they have a health colouring system goes in there as well. Yeah. Select a survivor. Open the happiness tab. What's going on? What ails you, Connor? 8 on foot. Trouble, right? Yeah. Place a large wooden or stone table near a shelter. Alright. Yeah. Here will do nicely. Place 3 chairs. Shit. This country music is great. Alright, complete all constructions. Now the survivors have a place to eat, but the available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing and won't make anyone happier. Luckily there's a thing called cooking. Okay. Cook the ration to bring out their flavour. Oh. Okay. Yeah, select the stockpile, look at the rations, I see them. Notice how they don't list any happiness effects. Right. But the shelf life is significant. Select the campfire. Add a cooked emergency quick recipes. Oh, okay. Let's just cook one. Look at that. The animation's great. It's kind of cool that you can cook up the ration and she puts it in thingo. Alright, mark the dead overgrown insects near the landing pod. Can I double click? Yes, good. Butcher. Alright, sorry, the orders menu was something separate. Collect at least 10. Yeah, get that meat. Get that insect meat. Add meat soup. Oh my goodness. Breakfast of kings. Until 2. Okay. We can do that. Move the soup task to the top of the... Oh, right. Yep. Okay. Survivors will eventually want to have some food variety, so look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Some of those raw foods could be harmful, so if you want to be on the safe side, you can forbid their consumption. Right. So they want variety that bad, they'll just eat raw fucking bloody meat. Good. Select a survivor, go to restrictions tab. Forbid the consumption of raw food. Can copy and paste over to another survivor. So I could just paste, like that. Cool. Place a 5x5 glitter caps field. So we got farming. Nice. Select a survivor. Give them a direct order to plant. Ah, okay, cool. I mean, they would have done it eventually anyway. Managing activities, well, we've seen this sort of thing before. Simple priorities, 1 to 5. I mean, it's better than 1 to 4. Again, lots of comparisons to RimWorld because it's obvious. Okay. Forbid cook the survivor with the lowest cooking skill. Okay, well, cooking Radka. Turn off simple priorities, so we'll go to actual priority scaler. Harvest and plant activities to 1 for the survivor with the highest, which is Mackie. Harvest and plant. There you go. This is a really clever tutorial, and to be honest, something that RimWorld could use. I love RimWorld, everyone loves RimWorld, but my god, it is at a brutal learning curve at first blush. You know, I doubt I need it, or most veterans would, but there are still people every day playing it for the first time, and something like this would really benefit. Relaxation of the survivor? Cool. Survivors will relax in their free time by taking a walk or sitting for a while. Yep, so they want a punching pole? Good. Harvest skin bark. Big purple plant. Harvest. Mate, you can help harvest that as well. What are you doing? Question mark? Radka? You just standing around, are you? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Alright, select the workbench and craft. Craft veggie leather. Okay, sure. At least 20. When do we go until 20? That sounds good. Alright, you can set its production to ×2, which means that the crafting action will be performed 2 times and produce 20 resources. Hang on, what's that? What are you talking about? Survivors craft 10 veggie leather at a time, so you can set its production to ×2. like that. So it'll make 2 stacks. Requires ingredients 10. Ah, okay, that's a little confusing, to be honest, but I think you'll be alright with until. I honestly, I think anyone that plays these games for any amount of time probably rarely uses the first option. You would use until to maintain afloat, or forever for some things like stone blocks, perhaps. Planted the little mushrooms. Mackie, you make me my leather. Fuck, do we not have enough? Do we need more skin bark? Harvest not ready. Hang on, let's see what happens. Everyone's doing something relaxing. Here we go. I was gonna say, holy heck. Right. Build a punching pole. Furniture. Punching pole. Let's go. Yep. Good work, boys. Getting the tools, getting the wood. Yep. Nice. Alright, managing the schedule. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. Usually I don't really touch the schedule, to be honest. Like, why would you? Select relax option and mark 2 hours of your choice for each survivor. Okay, whatever. You can all relax then. Alright, cool. Well done. Next tutorial. Now, we're running out of time. We're up against the clock. This is just an overview to give you an idea of what the game's all about, and defensive fortifications. Right, okay. If we go main menu, yep. Let's see tutorials. If you click on this, look at that. We're only halfway through them anyway. There's still a whole bunch more. Electricity grids, room light temperature, defenses. Yes, okay. So this is definitely closer to RimWorld than it is surviving Mars. However, it has not just the pedigree behind it, but it has a lot of the trappings, UI, inventory management. Well, not inventory, stockpile management. So while it's bringing a lot of new stuff to what they've done previously, you can see their lessons learnt as well, carried forward. Anyway, this is great. This is fantastic. I can't wait to play more of this. Oh, look at this. Big bloody bird, emu fucking things. That's cool. Nice. Stranded Alien Dawn. Highly recommended already at first blush. You should check it out yourself if you're even remotely interested in any of the games that I've mentioned. Team, we might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
It'll put you in the pink, and all you have to do is drink, 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 drink.